Yes.
Deliberated to accept my noble lord. Later, Onyabo for the defendants. Onyabo is with an R at the end.
Mr. Onyabo, did you fill out form? Your name is not here.
The register.
On the council.
I didn't. I'm so sorry. I came in after the lists.
Yes, Mr. Salami. Are you ready for the course of the
Yes, ma'am.
defense? Miss Registrar, please come. Remind the witness that he's still on oath. Have to use the speaker. Go. Use your speaker. Just look at this speaker is on. Can use the other speaker. There's one behind the system. Do you remember you are still on oath? Is he still there? He has to hear. Okay, go to their system.
Hold on. Hi, Dr. Roy.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning. The court is speaking to you, please.
Dr. Roy.
Yes.
Do you still remember that you are still on oath?
Of course.
Yes. Most respectful, my lord. I was asking the court, the inspector attached to the court, if this arrangement of people not called to the bar sitting at the bar, people not called to the bar sitting at the bar, and she informed me that it was on the instruction of the court.
Yes, the lawyers have to come forward while the law school students see that the essence is for them to participate in the proceeding. When they are in the gallery, they barely hear what you do.
I have no problem at all, my lord. I was just wondering if we could be sitting right next to each other.
Okay.
Go, please, my lord.
But most times, some lawyers are reluctant to come to the
I am also reluctant.
Please sit in the front.
Thank you, my lord.
Mr. Onyabo, did you pay the cost awarded on the last?
Yes, my lord.
My mouth, please.
Yes, can we proceed, please?
My lord, could I sit? May I be permitted to sit? Yes, so I can see the screen.
Okay.
I'm most grateful, my lord.
Proceed, please.
Dr. Roy.
Yes.
So you asked the defendant for your salary for the month of July 2020.
Sorry, you are breaking up.
Counsel, you know
It
you're
is
talking
very
to the
difficult to
person
hear
who
you.
is speaking.
So I'm saying you asked the defendant for your salary for the month of July 2020.
Yes, of course, because I was still under contract.
Yes.
So that means your claim is that you worked for the full month of July 2020.
Yes. I worked until August, towards the end of August. My contract was a year contract, which started on the 19th of August and ended on the 18th of August, 2020.
I didn't get that. Started when Salam is. Yes.
It started on, my contract started on the 19th of August, 2019, and was for 1 year.
Yes.
So you worked until the end of August 2020.
18th of August, 2020.
My Lord, he said he worked until 18th of August 2020. So 18th of August 2020 marked the end of your contract with the defendant. One-year contract.
It's a year contract signed by myself and sent to the directors of Hampton Preparatory School.
Yes.
I don't know what my lawyer reported. So I asked him whether 18th of August marked. Yes. Okay. He said yes.
Yes. Please go on.
That's the copy, please. It was on the first day of June 2020 that you boarded the flight repatriating you to the United Kingdom.
That is correct. Having informed the directors that I was doing so.
It's fine.
And having received from Mrs. Balogan an email saying, thank you for the email notifying us of your departure. It is a wise decision under the circumstances, taking into consideration the increase in the number of cases of coronavirus.
I don't have a chance.
So let me just. Hi, Dr. Roy.
Yes.
You aren't supposed to be reading from any document first. And could you please wait for the direction of the court?
Okay.
So we'll give you further direction.
It has to be slow so I can record.
Not only that, when you give your answers, you need to take it a little bit because the court is recording you in longhand.
Okay.
The court is actually writing down, so just take your time to give the court an opportunity to write.
So he has said yes. I need to know the explanation he's giving. He has said yes, to the answer to the question. So we need to get the rest of the
You answered the question, you said yes, and you were giving a further explanation. Just speak slowly, please.
I informed the directors that I would be leaving, and I received a response from Mrs. Balogan, one of the directors, saying that it was a wise decision under the circumstances because of the increase in COVID in Lagos. And also, of course, the fact that the schools were closed by Lagos state government.
Yes.
Yes, Dr. Roy, it was on the 31st day of May 2020 that you notified the defendant of the said repatriation flight.
Yes. Would you like to know
That's
how
fine.
that came about?
No. I'm fine with your answer.
Okay.
Yes.
Dr. Roy, you are aware of your job description document,
Yes.
which outlines your job roles.
Correct.
Yes.
You are also aware that the defendant operates a no work, no pay policy as contained in its staff policy handbook.
I wasn't aware of that, no, but I was working.
You aren't aware that the defendant operates a no work, no pay policy?
That's totally new to me.
Yes. Yes.
You mentioned, I don't know whether he will need the additional statement on oath. I want to refer to a paragraph in the additional.
You have sent it to him? Have you sent him the documents, his deposition? Go ahead and ask your question.
Dr. Roy?
Yes.
You mentioned in paragraph 4.42 of your additional statement on oath that students vacated. Paragraph 4.42.
Sorry, I can't hear you. You are breaking up.
Okay, how is it now? Is it better?
Yes.
Right. I said that you mentioned in paragraph 4.42 of your additional statement on oath that students vacated.
When? They
confirm that you
for the
mentioned
summer
that.
holiday, yes.
Right.
Please, can you tell this honorable court when the students vacated? Was it July 15, 2020?
I cannot remember the exact date. We're talking about 3 years ago.
Yes.
But after the vacation, there were summer classes and extracurricular activities.
There should not have been because schools were closed by Lagos state government.
So there were?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yes.
So the students' vacation marked the end of the third term in the 2019-2020 academic year.
It marked the end of the academic year, yes, for 2019-20. But there was, of course, no third
It's
term.
fine. If I need
as
further
the
explanation, I
schools
will
were closed
ask
by
him.
Lagos state government.
He has answered.
Yes, can I hear you, Mr. Roy?
The Lagos state government stated quite categorically that there was no third term as such. And that was a third term that was where the children were in school physically, but lessons continued online.
Yes.
You mentioned that the Lagos state government gave a directive that there shouldn't be a third term.
Correct.
Do you have a copy of the directive before this honorable court?
I do not. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. We're talking about 3 years ago here. But that can be easily verified by Lagos, contacting Lagos state government or any other school in Lagos. I believe it was tendered to my lawyer as one of the exhibits, if memory serves.
Yes.
Dr. Roy?
Yes.
Mrs. Kemi Balogun was your line manager.
That was difficult to ascertain, as all three directors were giving instructions at will.
At least she...
Yes.
But Mrs. Kemi Balogun is one of the persons you were reporting to.
Yes, and also the other two directors as well.
Hold on. Yes, can you finish your answer, please?
It was very difficult to ascertain who the line manager was. The three directors.
That's not the question. Can you redirect him, please? He was answering the question before I asked him to hold.
Dr. Roy, you were mentioning other people you reported to.
Yes.
Can you repeat your question?
Okay. Dr. Roy, please let me repeat my question. I asked that you confirm whether you were reporting to Mrs. Kemi Balogun.
She was one of the ladies I was reporting to, yes.
That's fine.
Yes, go on.
You did not complete and submit your weekly timesheets to your line manager. You did not complete and submit your weekly timesheets.
I never ever saw a timesheet to complete. And it is universally accepted throughout the world that timesheets are not for schools, they are for factories.
Please, could you limit your answers to my questions? If you have further explanations to make, your lawyer would come in later to lead you to explain. Well, at least you are aware you were supposed to be submitting the timesheets. Just that.
His answer is, I never saw a timesheet to be completed.
Yes, so I'm asking him whether he was aware that he had a duty to be submitting timesheets.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Dr. Roy, timesheet is a document for recording your work activities and time period worked each day. Correct?
A document for?
Not in a school setting.
A document for recording?
Your work activities and time period worked each day.
Not in a school setting, no.
Yes.
So in the context of the defendant school, what was the timesheet meant for?
I have no idea. To check up on people, I suppose. But as the head of a school, one is there before everybody arrives and leaves after everybody leaves.
Yes.
Dr. Roy, Mrs. Kemi Balogun requested that you submit your timesheets. Yes or no?
At some point she did, yes.
That's fine.
But no timesheet was ever given to me.
That's fine, Dr. Roy.
How many more questions?
About 15 more.
That's a lot. You have to compress it, please.
As the court pleases.
You must stop in the next 10 minutes, please.
Dr. Roy, your job description includes that you provide data on teaching and learning quality.
That was done.
That you provide data on teaching and learning quality.
As I've just said, that was done.
So it is part of your job description.
Yes, and it was carried out. It was done.
So, Dr. I asked, just to reconfirm to the court, because you had answered it before. You confirm that it is your duty to submit such data, the data on teaching and learning quality in the school.
I submitted all the information that I was asked for.
Maybe you didn't get my question.
I got your question.
You didn't. I asked whether it is your duty.
It is my duty.
Submit. That's fine. That's what I want.
And the work was done.
That's fine. And the data you submitted was in a document, right?
It was on the head of school's computer.
On the head of school's computer. Dr. Roy, you are complaining about the early termination of your contract by the defendant, right?
No, I'm complaining about the fact that I wasn't paid because I was still working. Two different things.
My Lord, I would like to show him, for him to be shown his statement on oath, particularly in paragraph 37. That is where he has that complaint about early termination. Yes. The one dated 22nd September 2020. So, are you able to see the paper I'm showing you? Do you have a copy of this?
Somewhere, yes.
No, do you have a copy of this, your statement on oath, this paper?
I will have to find it. I think I do, yes.
Kindly go to paragraph 37.
Can you read it to me, please? I don't have it in front of me.
Yes, my lord. You said, I know that by terminating my contract early, without notice, during its pendency, defendant is in breach of the terms of my employment contract.
By refusing to pay me, they terminated my contract.
So you now acknowledge that you have a complaint of premature termination of your contract before this honorable court?
The fact that they terminated my contract by not paying me, yes.
What you have here is that it was terminated early without notice during its pendency.
By them, yes.
That's fine. And the act of termination is your complaint or your allegation that Mrs. Balogun informed you in a Zoom call that your contract ended on 10th July 2020.
Yes, she did inform me.
Yeah, I'm saying that is the act of early termination you are referring to.
They are in breach of contract, therefore.
Dr. Roy. Tenth July 2020. It's contained in paragraph 14 of his main witness statement on oath. So I'm asking him to confirm that the fact alleged in that paragraph 14 is the act of early termination he's talking about. No, let me ask him again. No. So, Dr. Roy, let me read paragraph 14 of your statement on oath. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You said on 15th July 2020, and despite the express terms of my statement of particulars of employment, the school academic timetable, the directive from the Lagos state government for schools not to resume third term, as well as the offer to renew my contract, all of which made clear that I was under contract at least till August 2020. I was informed in a Zoom call with Mrs. Balogun, a director and the defendant, that my contract ended on 10th July 2020. So I'm saying that Zoom call, that information that Mrs. Balogun passed to you on the 15th July 2020 is the act of early termination of your contract that you are complaining about.
Yes.
That's fine. Let's go, please. Dr. Roy, the data we mentioned earlier that you said you submitted is about quality assurance, correct?
Correct.
Dr. Roy, you did not develop and submit your work plan for the 2019-2020 academic year.
I did.
So you acknowledge that you had a duty to submit a work plan. Somebody could have submitted a document voluntarily. So, Dr. Roy, you confirmed that it was your duty to submit a work plan for the 2019-2020 academic year.
Yes, and it was done.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, my lord. Do you recall that on July 5, 2020, Mrs.
On July
5, 2020, Mrs. Balogun requested that you submit some policies, 2 policies.
They were submitted via the head of school and they were on her computer.
So you recall that you were requested to submit.
Yes, and they were submitted.
Yes.
You didn't respond to that email until 31st July 2020.
Which email?
The email requesting that you submit some school policies.
I have no idea. I can't remember.
Until what date?
About 3 years ago here.
31st July 2020.
Yes.
Dr. Roy, so you didn't submit the policies personally?
You can't remember. So I can't remember. When you can't remember, you can't remember.
As a couple places. So I appreciate my Lord's guidance. Just 5 more questions and I'm done.
I take responsibility. I disrupted the proceeding by losing connection.
As a couple places. I'm most grateful, my Lord. Dr. Roy, your work hours was from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays to Friday. What did you say?
Correct. And I put in many more hours than that.
No problem.
Yes.
You said that after your repatriation, teaching and learning were going on virtually.
Yes.
Yes.
As the head of quality assurance, you were supposed to monitor these teaching and learning sessions.
Sorry, repeat the question.
I said, as the head of quality assurance, of the defendant school, you were supposed to monitor these teaching and learning sessions.
Correct. And I did so.
Yes.
These teaching and learning sessions were recorded.
I have no idea.
Yes.
Finally, when you were leaving for the United Kingdom, you dropped the work laptop that was given to you by the defendant.
What do you mean dropped?
What? Okay, when you were leaving, you handed over the work laptop.
I most certainly did. Otherwise, I might have been accused of stealing.
Yes, thank you. Any more?
Oh, the one I asked last.
That's the last question. Ask your last question, please. You've taken over 15 minutes. Go ahead.
Sorry, my lord.
Go ahead.
Dr. just to reconfirm again, the act of early termination you are complaining about is the Zoom call where Mrs. Balogu informed you that your contract had been terminated.
No.
That your contract had ended.
No. I'm saying that the non-payment is the cause of concern here. May I just say something, my lord?
Yes.
It is recognized throughout the world in any school worth its salt that teachers, head teachers are paid from beginning of contract to the end of contract. By refusing to pay me, Hampton Preparatory School is breaking their contract with me. I worked until the end of my contract. I spoke at the graduation ceremony at the end of July, which may be verified. I attended meetings when I was told of meetings. Much of the time, I was not informed that meetings were taking place. I was sidelined by the directors. This is not how directors of schools should behave. I am a professional teacher, a professional leadership manager of many years standing. I know what I'm to do and what I'm not to do, and I know how to behave. The way in which the directors of Hampton Prep treated their staff generally was very poor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Any more for the witness?
No, my lord, no exam.
That's the case for the claimant.
That's the case for the claimant, my lord.
Are you ready with the defense?
My lord, I don't know if the witness has been discharged.
If he wants to, you can shut down. He says my credit.
Just officially discharged.
He can be. He's discharged. He's discharged, but he's a claimant. He can still be part of the proceedings.
My lord.
So you can tell him he's been discharged, so he can relax.
You've been officially discharged, but you need to put your microphone on mute and not say anything. You can participate in further proceedings.
Registrar, let the witness go to the box. How many depositions, Mr. Onyabo? The witness, how many depositions? What's the date? What's the date of the deposition, please? Yes. 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 Proceed to adopt. Would you like to sit? Yes. Don't know what this. Subject to the right of the claimant to object his final address. The documents are received in evidence and marked as follows. Staff Policy Handbook XBD1, email of 14th April 2020 XBD2, COVID-19 salary impact letter XBD3, claimant statement of account XBD4, claimant salary breakdown XBD5, job description for head of quality assurance XBD6, certificate of compliance XBD7. Yes, Mr. Onyabo. Thank you. How many minutes? I won't give you an hour. Maximum time I'll give you. Now it's almost 14 minutes past 12. I'll give you 30 minutes on the dot. He has to speak into Dr. Roy, so I needed to take that into account. I did about 15 minutes. 30 minutes maximum. So on the dot of 30 minutes, please stop. Registrar. This is the can I have paper? Please. Oh shit. Thank you. This is too much. Yes. Tell her what you want her to do. Registrar, give her a biro. Hold on. Do you have anything to place it? Give her a paper to place it on. Come to your table. Give her that file. Give her that file. Give her that file, the endorsement sheet. Yes, to place it on. You can place it down. Pardon? Yes, you can sit. You can sit and sign. No, go ahead and sign, then you can say something. No problem. No problem. Okay, can you sign the two signatures you have used in the past? Oh, she did. Okay. Any objection, Mr. Onyabo? Which was the last exhibit for the claimant? Please give him the exhibit. Your own exhibit. Okay, get him all the exhibits. Registrar. Exhibit 16. Yes. I didn't get the question, please. It was the claimant's exhibit. That's the page 1. Hold on. Yes. Everything under notice. It could be you're talking to me. I need to hear you. Hold on. January to April and went to July. Yes. No, he can't give you all the exhibits. Ask for the one you want, they will give you. If anything goes wrong, we are held accountable. No, please, ask for the document you want. Why did it cheap? No, you asked a question, how frequently? I didn't get it. Let's go on once or twice a time. So Yes. What exhibit registrar? What are you directing the witness to, please? To the salary of the tenant. You tell the witness. It's not the registrar to tell the. Benin Council, I'm sure you're having an interaction. I'm not recording. I've lost you. All I could get is, do you have any evidence before the court? He said, I don't have. Our next question is, CBN registering one figure. Yes. Is there any other aspect of payment of the defendant's work that you use to CBN? Any other power just to get it. Yeah. Any other aspect? Thank you very much. CJ, where is this lady? This woman, she was under this woman. Yes.
Are you aware?
That's 6 before.
Is it on the headline? Still explain.
Let me see it. Let me see the document. That was it again. Case before is a bundle of documents. Case before is a bundle of documents.
Can I have a document?
Yes, you want to respond? Go on. I want to hear you.
Yeah, so basically, Lagos State has private schools. Lagos State, the regulator saw that we were going to calendar and staff. Online.
What's that? What portion is that? What page? Pardon? Nairametrics.
I'm just asking.
senior secondary school, senior secondary school, resumed in September 2021. Sorry, September 2021. All classes in the private secondary school and private primary schools are also expected to resume on September 2019. However, all three primary school classes in public and private schools have remained closed on September.
In that document, visibly, which you send this morning, you refer to something called BTL. How long will the defendants use BTL for?
BTL ran from, I cannot recall the exact date, but we ended in July.
What?
It's a virtual.
It ended when?
July 7th.
Yes.
Application ceremony in July 2020. The BTL deployed.
BTL, let me explain what virtual.
Was it deployed at graduation?
No.
When was graduation?
Yes.
What month was graduation? No, I'm not asking for the date, I'm asking for the month. Between the claimants speak at graduation as the head of school. Witness, I put it to you, but graduation of ACS was in July 2020, and that the head of school spoke.
Yes. Yes.
In terms of the Minister of Education recognize that the schools were particular because they had aspects and they had different curriculum. So it extended them to public in order to realize the school are the normal school academic. And that was what
Was there any publication to that effect?
there was a publication that
Do you have it?
the normal here at the British.
Yes, Council.
The school obtained its license from where? License to operate at the school. With the federal license for a Lagos State issued by. Sorry, let me rephrase the question.
Yeah.
And the federal government issue you a license to practice education at the school in Lagos. No, that's
I think the first question is better. The school obtained its license from where? Yes. No, that's not the question. Can you readdress the business? We don't have time. Any more questions, please? Please, please, please. Your time is almost up. Exhibit.
Your copy is not finished.
Yeah.
You receive it.
Yeah.
What's the date of the exam? What's the email say?
Anyway, I came across them yesterday. Some analysis that the result of very self-explanatory. At this point in time, the vast majority of parents are still happy with the standard of the areas where the parents were classified centered around communication, dealt with Zoom meetings, mainly to do with personal communication and better parents of communication, better access to head of school. After the survey, head of school I had meeting, class sizes and feeling from the past that some of the classes were too small, larger areas, accounting, or accounting procedures and some of the campus lack of feedback, drop off and drop off parking, usually chaotic, no one controlling traffic, so
said, do you need all that?
My lord, it's important because they had said they did not provide the report.
Yes, but the document speaks for itself.
Stop now that the court has even realized it's been too late. No, no, stop now. That's fine. Can I have the document? Can I have the document? Thank you very much. I have two more questions.
Yes.
First of which is, how much did you reduce school fees by, and how much did you reduce salaries by? Due to, as you said, COVID.
We initially reduced school fees by 20%, or 50% of the parents did not. So
you reduced it by 20%?
Yes, what are the salaries? She said she reduced school fees by 20%. We abandoned the salary. Are you abandoning the reduction in salaries? No, she said school fees 20%. She hasn't answered the salaries.
Yes, but we're not about to show that. What's the heading of that document?
Their parents, please payment option.
When is it dated?
April 20th. 20,000.
Does it offer any reduction?
It offers installment.
Thank you very much. That's the document. Did you permit the claimant? Did you permit the claimant travel when he was traveling?
Yeah.
I not said yes. In your own words, in your email, first you, did you call it wise when you travel?
Yeah.
I'll just ask one final question. Ask one final question. Come to this honorable court, and you have never been within the premises of this court.
She has answered that question. She has answered that question. There's no reason to confirm. Any re-examination? Yes. 2019. No, 2019 to 2020 academic section. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Ran from when?
September 2019.
Biology